Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello friends, welcome to our channels. So today let's see about the different chapters, and the chapter name is Glimpses of India. Now after reading the title of the chapter, that Glimpses of India, can you imagine that? And you must anticipate also that these chapters it describing about the India's different parts. So this chapter is divided in three parts. In the first part, it is about that baker from Goa. Second one is about Kurg, and third one is tea from Assam. So in all three parts, it shows different parts of India's, their facilities, their facilities, that everything that, which is a famous thing is also that everything has tried to describe in this chapter. Now let's see the first part, a baker from Goa, whose writer is Lucio Rodriguez. Now Lucio Rodriguez, actually this chapter is based on a realistic assist, because here Lucio Rodriguez, he tried to experience, he tried to express his experience regarding to Goa also that, and especially in a Goa when the Lucio was little bit child also, that means small child was there, that times whatever experience he has got regarding to baker from the Goa, that experience he has narrated in this chapter. So he said that, but before that we have to discuss about little bit while also that in Goa's, Portuguese, before so many years that Portuguese was there, and this Portuguese was reigning on that, and approximately almost 452 years they are reign on that. So still also that some of the parts in the Goa, still that Portuguese culture remain there also, and especially also that baker also, there are so many parts in a Goa, and there are so many areas also that still that oldest furnace also that, where the baker still also that they are baking their bread also that, and their speciality is that bread bangles also and bread laws also that. Especially for the elders, the famous is bread laws, and for the children, it is a famous of bread bangles also. So when the Lucio was a small child, that time he said that he and other children also that they were waiting for the baker, and that times that baker, he used to go street and streets and area by area that to sell the bread bangles also that. And even the description also that baker has been given that he has on the one side that he has a bamboo stick also there, and on the bamboo stick there is a music also has been there, that when the bamboo thumped, right, or thrashed on the road, that music created also that. And on the other side, that means in the second hand also, that he has kept the basket. In that basket lots of bread bangles and bread laws also that, and at the evening that he returned with the empty basket also that, because he sold everything whatever he has in the basket. So Lucio tried to describe that when he was a child, that times whenever in the early morning that baker come to home, right, and that times just after the listening of his voice, after the listening of his arrival, all the children wake up and run out there. Just they run out from the homes. Even they never pay attention to brush the teeth, even to take the bath also that, they forget everything, just they run out there, because they wanted to enjoy the bread bangles, and they like to enjoy the bread bangles with the tea also. So that's why Lucio described that bread bangles and even the baker also that still they are available, some of the part also that, just like mixer, molders, and all the tastage furnace, this kind of factories, this kind of companies also still there in a Goa, some of the parts. And bread bangles nowadays it's available, maybe it's available in every parts of the India, but initially that times in a Goa it was a speciality about that. So that's why Lucio had describing. Friends, you know that even the 90s or 80s children, that means who was born in the 80s, who was born in the 90s, they still remember that when they were small child in the 90s era also, that there are so many cheese, so many items, so many products also that time they used to buy it, they used to enjoy it, still they are remembering. because nowadays maybe it happens that that kind of product, that kind of item which they enjoyed in a 19 also, that right now they cannot get it because in market maybe that product is not available. So this can happen. That second thing is that there are so many companies worker also that they are not available. Even sometimes it happen that nowadays craze has been given there, and we can see that most of the companies, most of the industries also, that it take a it it had coming inheritance also like that. For example, when the person has been has opened the business, after that his son take over that, after that his son take over that, and that business has been running on. So just like baking or baker also, that business is also like that when the person has started, after that his son, even that his grandson also, that and that business has been continues also. That there are so many business are like that, jewelry business also, that potter business also, that industrial business also, that it happens that once a person has started, it has been continuous. So here also that author tried to describing about that. Second thing is that he described that when the baker comes, that as he said that children forget to brush the teeth also, that and they thought like that why should they need it. Even the author here tried to create the humorous that's why one line has been given, that one line has been written that why should the children brush the teeth, even the tiger has never brushed the teeth. So this is an example for creating humorous So that's why that children, even the Lucio also, that they said that time children were forgetting about that, because they never take out the mango leaves also, that because initially in a village area there are still some areas are there, some villages are there, that people used to go in the morning, and then they just like in Hindi the datun, just like that they used to do it that. But nowadays it has developed that is modern era has been come. So in so many villages also that people use toothpaste also and toothpaste also, that so nowadays that kind of thing datun has been disappeared. But initially is that because Lucio has described that initially era, so that time maybe toothpaste and toothbrush were not available, so people used to use that datun also, that for brushing the teeth. But they never worry about that. Even he said that they never avoid that, because they wanted to enjoy the bread bangles, and they got it bread bangles. Even that baker comes that he wished good morning to every ladies of the homes, that and after that he politely discussed with everyone, and then he sold out all the bread bangles for the children and bread loaves for the elders, and after that he returned to home. So in this chapter that much has been given that about the baker from Goa, that how the business of the baking has been running out from the initially period, and still it has been running out, because in Goa there are some of the parts, some of the areas that still baking business has been running on. So in this chapter that much is given that. In the second part we are going to see the another place with the speciality also we are going to see it. So till then, enjoy yourself and keep watching our videos. Bye bye.